It's your girl Tisha Monique back again, and today, dolls, I wanted to just hop on really quickly. Today is Saturday. It's like the third Saturday of September, but it is a very exciting and super special weekend. This is the last of my two boys' birthdays. They're 2 weeks apart in terms of birthdays, but of course they're 4 years apart in 2 weeks. So Kayla's birthday, we celebrated that 2 weeks ago, and now we are back again. Another birthday weekend for Joshua. This is also a really exciting weekend because this is the weekend that the boys are going to be baptized. Thank you, Lord. So it's a super special weekend that we are celebrating on. So it's a super exciting and super special weekend that I am so hyped about. Like, I'm so excited about it. Feel so blessed just to be living in this moment, in these moments. It's such a special time in my son's lives and my lives, seeing them old enough, be wise enough, I guess just raised enough in the way that they're able to say that they now are wanting to accept, you know, Jesus on their own and be baptized. And it's just a special rededication back because we've had them christened when they were little babies, right? But that's their dad and I saying that, God, we dedicate our children to you and put their lives, lives are always in your hands, but that we recognize that you are in control of their lives. But now that they're older and they can say, hey, I want to choose to follow Christ on my own. I want to be baptized. I want to say that I am cognizant enough, aware enough, conscious enough to dedicate my own life to Christ and to God. It's super special. It's such a huge moment and very monumental, a big milestone and a big achievement in their lives, and I'm just so happy about it and just looking forward to the whole process. So I will definitely insert some clips for you dolls of the whole process. This will be our first time being baptized or having participated in baptism at our current church. Even though we've been there for years, I don't remember participating when it's someone that I knew. And it will be an outdoor baptism, which I'm so excited about because it just seems really nice, because that's the way they used to baptize back in the day, and that Jesus was baptized, John the Baptist, the way that he baptized was outdoors. So I'm just really looking forward to it, and I definitely will share it with you dolls as well. So today, dolls, is Joshua's birthday party. I will insert some clips from that too, because I know I'll be busy running around and filming and stuff there and decorating and doing all the party things. So I'll insert the clips so that you guys can come along with us. And so I'm just getting ready to head out for that. So I wanted to just quickly share with you dolls what I'm wearing, what the outfit is looking like. I know it's not a typical birthday party outfit. I know that, you know, everybody's different. Some moms dress the part like, you know, they made like, it's a basketball birthday party, so maybe you do a referee shirt, some jeans, or a t-shirt and jeans, or whatever your birthday attire is, active wear, and that sort of thing. But for me, I more so tend to dress how I feel the most comfortable. For me, that's more of like a leisure type outfit, or in this case, a two-piece set. This one is from Zara. I actually picked it up yesterday in store, so you dolls can definitely get your hands on it in store or online. And it's just this two-piece vest set. And it's a set because it's the same exact print, but it's not sewed together. So it's a set, but it's separate. So it's a vest at the top, and then there are a wide leg pant. I love this outfit, and let me show you dolls. It looks like this. It definitely has like a, I think this is called like a tiger's eye, or I don't think it's tiger's eye. I don't know. But anyways, these brown and beige buttons down the front. And then as you can see, the set itself is textured, this textured material. And I think it's just a really cute set. And I will show you dolls this set, but it looks like this on the top. I think it's a really nice set. It's just flat in the back. And I'll show you dolls the outfit a bit later, or I'll insert a photo here. But the thing I really loved about this set, because it is, I would consider like a basic set, but I love that the pants are really long. They're wide leg, and I love a wide leg long pant. It just gives a really elevated look about them. I think when it's a set, it looks like it's very seamless. It looks very put together when you have a matching two-piece set on, or a three-piece set, or whatever the case is. And it just looks like you got it together. Like, you know what you're doing. You're not trying too hard, but you definitely know how to put that stuff on, okay? So that's what we're in today. but I'll show you dolls the full outfit, okay? So what I wanted to do was just to finish tying things out. As you guys know, I'm pretty much already fully dressed. Hair is done, makeup is done. I just put my lashes on. I was gonna share with you guys these lashes because I do like the way that they look. They are a strip lash, but I think they give kind of like lash extensions type of vibes without, you know, if you're not someone who wears lash extensions or you've never tried them or you just can't wear lash extensions, right? Because I know a lot of people are allergic to the glues and or they just haven't had good results. So strips are definitely a great way to still look, get that lash effect, to be put together, to have something on that accentuates your face, your makeup, kind of draws the face up, makes the eyes pop, and just gives a really doll effect for my dolls. So I think lash extensions are great, but also strip lashes are highly recommended by me because they do still get the job done. They do still get the job done and they look really nice on. So I wanted to share with you dolls what the number is on these. These are Kiss lashes. They're number 106. Let me grab them. I think that I threw the packaging away, but this is how they look. It's a pack of 3. You can find these at your local beauty supply. You can get these online at kiss.com or Amazon. And this is the number 106. It gives a 3D effect. So this is part of the 3D collection where, as you can see on this side, they look a little fluffed. They look like more than just one dimension, like just a strip. It actually looks feathered, like you have the precision of an installation where a lash tech went in or you went in and just kind of really detailed them out. The only thing about these why I was thinking not to share them at first was because the band on these lashes is really, really thick. If you're not someone who's used to wearing lashes, it could be a little more difficult for you to apply them with a thicker band because it does take a little more molding to actually set the lash in place. So that's the only caveat or disclaimer I will give, is that with this lash, it has a thicker band on it, but they look really nice. You just have to kind of bend them a little bit to soften it up and then put your glue on, set them in place. And it is a little heavier. You can feel them a little more, like you're more conscious that you're wearing the lash. But once you've had them on for a while, I'm telling you, it totally goes away. The feeling of awareness of the lash band on your face, it totally fades with time. But when you first put them on, it's kind of like, oh, this lash feels heavy, or it feels like I know I've got lashes on. But give it a little time, you know, and as the day goes on, and then as you've worn them a couple of times, it'll be like a non-thing altogether. But if you don't like that feeling or that vibe, or it bothers you too much, then you can get the number 111. I love those by Kiss. It comes in that same 3-pack. And I think these were like maybe $10 or so, but you get 3 lashes. I usually like to double up the 111s to give it more of a full effect. But these, one of the things I like about these is that they already feel full. They already look full to me. So hopefully, you know, if that's your vibe and you like a thicker set of lashes or something that gives a little more volume, like a full volume set, if you were doing individual or lash extensions, then this is definitely a quicker alternative where you could throw these on, take them off. If you don't like to have lashes just on 24/7, then strip lashes are the way to go. And you can get some really nice lashes that look like lash application sets that have the volume, that have that curve that you know, we all love with the lash extensions and that look where it's seamless, it's glam, it's pulled together, but it's a fraction of the cost, and you can take them on and off if you don't like to sleep in lashes and that sort of thing. So anyway, so those are the lashes. Okay, dolls, so we are getting ready to head out. Like I said, let me figure out what lip I'm gonna wear. This is the outfit of the day. As far as lips go, I was trying to give you guys some more options because you know that I have just been locked in with either my MAC Chestnut lip liner, or I've been using the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid liner, which is really for the eyes, but in the shade brown, which gives more of a permanent, well, not permanent, but more of a stain, a lip stain effect. and that is that. So today I'm actually wearing MAC Chestnut because it was available right here on my countertop. And then I'm gonna be pairing it, of course, with the Anastasia Beverly Hills in Cool Brown. I just love this lip product. I need to pick up another one because I am running low, but I just really love how it feels on my lips and that I don't have to keep reapplying it. I also love that it's not a complete matte lipstick, so I don't get that drying effect. It's still soft, it's comfortable on the lips to where I don't feel like I need to add a gloss or anything over it. So for all of those reasons, dolls, that's what we're putting on today. So I'm just gonna glide this on, and you guys know I love just feeling this in the center of my lips. I blot a little bit, and it's just like a really pretty, not a nude, but a natural color for deeper skin tones or any skin tone. I did have a fuller lip, so I place it there in the middle, and I need to get another one of these because I can feel that it is not as much on the applicator one when I go to put it on. So I know it's running low in the tube, and yeah, but it looks like this. It's just a really simple yet very complimentary, pretty look, especially for a weekend, especially if you're like in the office or doing something where you don't want to be doing too much, but you want more than just a clear gloss or a pink gloss or something on the lips. And it's so soft. It's a velvet matte, so it does set matte. It doesn't have a gloss or anything, but it's just really pretty. I absolutely love this lip. And so that is the lip. For the face, I am wearing a mix of Black Opal and Estee Lauder Double Wear, and that has been my tried and true combo lately on the face for foundation. The Estee Lauder and the Black Opal, I'll put my shades. I'm the All Chocolat in the Black Opal. And the Double Wear, I believe I am a Sandalwood is the color. But those two together are both a matte finish where they do set in place. They're both full coverage. I would say the Estee Lauder is a little more full coverage than the Double Wear. It's a little more full coverage than the Black Opal, but mixed together, it's just something about that double formula, but it just gives a really seamless finish. And I've gotten so many compliments like, what foundation are you wearing? Because it looks flawless. It looks like you have nothing on, or like it's just everything is smooth, airbrushed. And I've been mixing those two, but separate, standalone, they both have been amazing. But then one day I think I had one on, I was like, oh, I wanted to wear the other one, so I went ahead and put it on before the first one had dried, and then together it was just chef's kiss. It was so beautiful. And so that's what I've been wearing. The color payout on both, the matching is great, and then just the formula together, I don't know, it just does something really nice. It gives a really smooth finish, a very natural skin-like finish, as you dolls can see, and I just really have been enjoying it. So that's my two combo. And pardon my twos because they are used, but these are the two that I'm talking about. This is the Black Opal. As you can see, it pumps from the top, which I love a pump on a foundation. I pump that right on my brush and apply it. And it just shows you like how much product you have left. So I like that. And then the Estee Lauder Double Wear, I actually purchased the pump so that it could be a pump. And it looks like this. So these two together have been so fantastic. You can pick both of these up at Ulta. I do believe the Black Opal you can also order online if they don't have it, but it is a drugstore, so sometimes you can find them also at your local drugstore. So anyways, also that's the foundation. I've also been wearing the Mario concealer under the eyes, as well as the LA Girls concealer on the top of that. And I'll have to do a full get ready with me so you dolls can see how I apply the products, because as you hear, I do mix, I do try things out. Just as a makeup artist, former makeup artist, then I don't mind mixing things, playing with things. It's just like art to me. And yeah, so I use things in different ways. Like you saw, I use the eyeliner, the liquid eyeliner for a lip liner, things like that. So I would love to share that with you dolls, my updated routine. But for now, I do have a video I recorded not too long ago and using a lot of the same products. So I'll put that in here to where you can just click at the top and it'll take you to that video. Now for setting, I did use the Patrick Star setting powder in the color pink. I also used a little bit of the Charlotte Tilbury translucent powder, but the one I want to share with you dolls today that I put on the very top at the end is this translucent powder. This one is by Laura Mercier. My mom just gifted me with a brand new package, so I had to pull it out today. Like I said, this is the translucent. So it is a white kind of setting powder, but it has a little yellow in it, which is fine because it does set to a translucent color. But if I tap a little off on there, that is the shade that it's giving. This is perfect for any skin tone because it is going to set to a clear finish. So it's just giving you a nice blurred smooth effect, which you dolls can see. I especially placed it under here, my highlighted areas, the high points of my cheeks, forehead a little bit, and then just kind of going up along the sides of my face using a brush. And you can see that when I placed it, I just placed it. I didn't dust it off. I didn't bake it where you set it and then later brush it off. I want all of this to stay on so that it can absorb moisture and prevent any movement in my makeup throughout the day. The cool thing about translucents are that you would think it's going to give you a cakey look, but your skin naturally, because you have pores, it naturally breathes, it naturally releases oils in the face. If it's hot outside and humidity, it's just going to melt into the face as the day goes on. So this is a pro tip, dolls, if you want your makeup to last all day and still look flawless, to look seamless, to look like you just put it on or like you just went to the restroom to touch it up, but you don't have to keep touching up throughout the day, then you definitely want to use some sort of a translucent or setting powder. And I do like a little bit of a hint of a color on there because it just gives a little brightness. As you can see, my face looks really bright, highlighted in those areas, and it doesn't look overdone or it doesn't look done up to me. It looks like I'm done up, but it doesn't look like too much or unnatural is what I think. So put that on, and then I set everything with the spray setting spray, which also just locks everything in, holds it in place, but also adds a little moisture back to the face so that it does continue to bring back a little skin like finish to the face so that it's not cakey. And that is the Charlotte Tilbury the setting spray that you dolls know I use all the time, and I'll insert how it looks here. And so yeah, so that is the face. That's everything that I'm wearing on the face. I will be taking the Huda Beauty for my touch-up powder because it does have that built-in applicator that I always share with you dolls and I absolutely love. It looks like that, and this one is a pink, has a pink undertone to it, which I think just once you touch up with it, or if you notice that there's any movement in the face or any creasing, which is another thing I love about the products, that they don't crease. But this one, you can go back in and touch up as need be, and it just adds a little extra smoothness back into the face and kind of sets things back in place if you need it. This is the Cherry Blossom Cake, and it's again by Huda Beauty. Not sure if that's focusing. Is it upside down? But yes, this is so convenient on the go. And I think it was like 20 bucks or so. You can order it online, or they definitely have it at Sephora right now. So we're getting ready to head out. I just wanted to show you the fragrance of the day. First of all, let me rewind and show you dolls what we're wearing for moisture control on the body. First of all, I like to have a glowy look, especially when I have my arms out, my chest out, just for the body. This is the lavender baby oil that I always share with you dolls. It gives a really nice fragrance on the skin. It's also great for hydration. You don't have to worry about needing to touch up because your skin looks dry, it's ashy, none of that stuff. It's gonna keep you moisturized throughout the day. You could put it, I put it on after the shower at night, and then I follow it in the mornings after I've refreshed. I'll put some moisture back on my body, and it just also makes the skin look really glowy, healthy, and to me it highlights like the cuts in the body or makes you look very toned on the body. I don't know, it just does that. It's like the way it sits on the skin, it gives like a bronzed effect or like a sun-kissed effect, but just a healthy glow without it being a bronzer. So I absolutely love that. It's baby oil, you get baby oil gel, you can get any type of baby oil. Vaseline is good too, just to rub in your hands and put all over. And I just really love the way it looks, and then the smell, it's very smell neutral, but it has a little touch of lavender, the one I get. And I think that accents the fragrances and it makes your perfume stick longer. So if you're looking for something and you're like, oh, I put my perfume on, but it doesn't last that long, well, try a little bit of an oil, a body oil, baby oil, body oil, bronzing oil, and that gives your fragrance something to stick to. It makes it longer lasting, even if it's not a long lasting perfume. It definitely is heightened by a little bit of oil. Body wise, I did shower with the Cremo. This is the Golden Amber. I absolutely love this one. You can pick this up just about anywhere now. Even the grocery stores have it, but this smells so good. It's like a upscale perfumed body wash. It reminds me of like a Le Labo, a Baccarat that have the shower gels that you could purchase with the fragrances. It just smells so fantastic. So you have to look out for that one or just the Cremo brand in general. And I have on today, I'm gonna be wearing the Zara Red Edition for him, but it's not just for him, baby, it's for me too. And I did get this for my husband, but it smells so good that, oh, it smells just like Baccarat. It is an exact Baccarat dupe. It smells so good. If I could eat this, I would eat this. It is so good. So I'm gonna get me a bottle of that so I don't have to keep wearing this down. Caleb has also been eating into that perfume or cologne, but it's, you know, Baccarat is unisex. The Zara brand is unisex as well for him and her, and it just smells so fantastic. If you guys can smell that, it's phenomenal. It is an exact dupe. Take it from a girl who has Baccarat. I'm like, this is Baccarat, and it has that same long-lasting staying power. It has the scent bubble, the scent trail. It is an exact spot dupe. Trust me, at least when you're in Zara, go in, take a smell. I think the bottle is like maybe 20-some dollars. On the ladies' side, it's Zara Red Temptation, and it smells exactly the same as Baccarat, and that one I know is about $30 for a large bottle. You can spray as much as you like, overspray without having to worry about the price per spray. If it was Baccarat, which is, you know, the $300 bottle, you can get this for $25 and spray your heart out. I've been getting a lot of flack from my last video. Y'all really came for me, and I appreciate it. I appreciate I'm looking at it as love regarding my hair. It was so puffy, so frizzy. So I did pick up some extra products because I was out. I just so happened to be out of hair products that week. Like, that was what was going on. I didn't know that when I was turning to the side. We was puffy in the back. We was puffy, girl. And it was just one of those things that I saw it when I was doing the playback. I edited as much as I could, but girl, the hair was not doing what it needed to do that weekend. And I have been running around to the stores in and out all day. It was humid. It was like 119 in Houston. So it was just, I came back in the house instead of going in and retouching my makeup and all of that. I came straight and started recording for you, dolls. So I do apologize that the hair was not on point. I know y'all are used to a level of, you know, precision when it comes to Tisha Monique in the videos and what y'all are looking at, so I get it. I did re-up on some hair products, so I guess I'll go on to that next. What I use to lay down my leave out typically and today is the Ultra Glue Got To Be Invisible Styling Gel. This is great if you are a natural girly like myself, but you still like really sleek styles and to have your hair in place. I just like to do this. I still have my leave out. It's pressed, it's flat ironed, it's pressed, and so are my clip-ins, which is what I'm wearing today. I just take a little dollop like that in my hand. I love that it's clear. It's not super sticky, but it's got some hold, right? So I come in and I just flatten here at the top, and I actually do pull that through my leave out because, I mean my clip-ins, because, you know, I didn't flat iron them today, but I do like them to have that super stick, straight look. And I like the product to flow all the way through the hair, not just the leave out or just my clip-ins, so that it gives a seamless finish, like it's, you know, all one thing and not like, oh, that's the leave out and that is, you know, the clip-ins. It's like, no, I want to go all the way through. And so that's that. And then I do spray generally with this Firm Hold Spritz from Fantasia. I just get the little bottle because I don't use a lot. I generally just spray it in my hand like that. I don't spray it on the hair. I rub it and then I do the same thing, pulling it through. And I also have a little bit of cheap oil, which of course I used when I flat ironed it and silkened it out. But I just put a little bit of that in my hair. It's the Silk Infusion. I don't know if there's multiple kinds, but that's the kind I use. And I just do the same thing. Like I said, I put this on before I flat ironed my hair. And then I just pull that through because you don't need a whole lot. You don't want your hair to be greasy. But I do like for it to look shiny. I like for it to have a little luster to it. I like for it to also be frizz free. Okay, so this is going to help control the frizz by giving you a little oil. And I find that just in Houston, at least, that with the humidity and stuff, that some of the oil is going to get ate up, you know, once you're outside in the humidity and the heat anyway. So if you put that on there, it's not like your hair is looking weighted down or greasy or oily, because once the day goes on, you're moving around. At least here in Houston, that humidity is going to pull out some of the oil in the hair. So that is that, dolls. As you can see, it's very seamless. It's giving a very sleek, fresh, polished look. And that's what I do. I usually will tie my scarf on still as I'm moving about, finishing up getting ready or in the car and that sort of thing. So I will do that after I get off the camera with you dolls. Outfit, I have 2 shoe choices that I'm thinking of going with for today. Like I said, I'll be running around, but these are the shoes, the Zara clear heels. They do remind me of the new Louboutins that have the red bottom, but they're the full clear at the top. I think it's a great look. I got these last season, but I do know you can still pick these up at Zara, online at least. And then I also have, just for a flatter shoe option, and probably the ones that I'll end up wearing are these that I bought from Zara recently, or at least this summer. And it's got like that coin gladiator around the ankle, no back strap. That's the type of shoe it is. These are really comfortable for moving around. I like these. They're flat, but they're also really cute. So they give you like your, you still get the look without having to be uncomfortable. I'm just wearing my Chanel CC earrings today. The bag that I'm gonna carry today, dolls, is this Chanel bag. If you dolls can see that, let me fix her up a little bit. I thought it was really cute. It's kind of matchy, but at the same time, I think that it's a really cute look, because this is, to me, this is like a dressy bag or casual with the gold hardware. And I always wear this one. I've worn it as a shoulder bag, but also I love to crossbody her just like that. And it just looks really neat, really elegant, I think. Really neat, really elegant like that. And the things that I'm gonna put in here today are the lipstick that I'm wearing, so that if I need to touch up, I can do that. So I literally just drop this stuff in. I don't put it in like a divider or a makeup bag or anything. I just drop it straight in. So I have that. I'll also take this in case I need to touch up my leave out. So I'll take that. My powder that I told you dolls about. Eye drops. Just a regular lip balm in case my lips are dry and I just want to put a lip balm on. I'll have that. I also have the other Anastasia lip that I like to mix or put on sometimes too. I'm still rocking my wired headphones, doll, so I'll put that in here. I like this bag because it fits also my phone. My card holder, sanitizer can go right in there. And that is everything that I put in my bag. I know everything that's in there, so it's easy to get to, it's easy to grab. It looks super cute with this. Our bag is packed. You guys know I'm going with the Rider. So these are my absolute favorite sunglasses, the LV Cyclone sunglasses. It complements any outfit, and this is the look of the day. So let's go ahead and get going. I just finished filming a what I got from Homegoods vlog for you dolls, so be sure to check that out. I just went over some of these beautiful pieces that I picked up recently at Homegoods, and I was like, let me film that really quick before I get out and about. I remember somebody making a couple of comments about me, stop fidgeting with your hair, stop touching your hair, stop fixing your hair. It's so annoying. But girls, y'all can tune off, because if you've never filmed or sat in front of a camera where you can see yourself like a mirror and you see something out of place, it's really hard not to reach out and touch it. For me, mainly it's my hair that I'm always kind of, you know, fixing or whatever, and I'm not able to always edit that out. I'm not even gonna try because it's just my vibe. So that is what it is. But yeah, we're getting ready to head out. I did, just like I said, just got done filming. So here's the handbag. We just packed that up. I got my sunglasses in here, and I'm actually ready to go. So I'm gonna get these kids together so that we can head on out. I did film in my bedroom today, what I got from Homegoods, because this is where all the pieces are gonna be put in here. So I had everything in here, and these pieces are really heavy decorative pieces like marbles and stuff, marble trays. So I was just like, I'll just film it in here because everything is already here in my room, and it just made most sense for me. So we're getting ready to head out. Like I said, I will insert the photos and stuff for you dolls from the party and from, you know, whatever else we do today. We're also going to be going to a water park on Josh's actual birthday Sunday after church, after the baptism. So it is a really fully loaded weekend, and I definitely will take you dolls along with me when I can. Water park, I'll probably not be able to film because everything will be in the lockers. I'm not gonna have my phone out and stuff, so that'll be tough to do. So I probably won't insert that, but just know that we are going there as well. I'll probably film a little bit before we leave out. But yeah, so we're gonna get going. So glad to be filming with you dolls. I need to get my nails done. One thing I like about the French is that when they are growing out, you can't see as prevalent or, you know, up close and personal the nails as they're growing out, you know, because of the light color versus like a red or a pink. So that's one good thing, but I do need to get these girls done. I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna have them all the way removed and get a new set, or if I'm just gonna see if they can refill these. So we'll see, but that'll be another, you know, insert into the vlog itself. But let's get on the way, girls.
Give one more, and then your mom's turn. All right, go ahead, man.
Brother Joshua and Brother Caleb, those are good names right there. Brothers, I baptize you in the name of God the Father, in the name of Jesus Christ his Son, and in the power of the Holy Spirit. Amen. God bless you, Joshua. God bless you.
Amen, amen.
No, it's not blood, but it is the blood that Jesus, representation of the blood that Jesus shed.